here on the NFL Network set for the first time as an invited guest, Brett Favre.
I was invited?
We usually crash the set here.
I know.
And we're pleased that you just can come.
You guys are too far away for me to crash it this time.
I told him that logistics have played a big role.
Don't do it again.
Thanks for getting dressed up.
Mooch tried to interrupt your press conference.
I felt my phone buzzing.
It was him.
I could tell by the buzz it was Mooch.
It's good stuff.
When you called me on the set, look at right here.
Here it is.
Sorry about that. But until it was over, and you got
him to do it again.
See, I'm working.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I told him to do it again. I said, hit resend.
It kept buzzing. I put it in my pocket. I'm like, God, Mooch, please. I'm trying to answer questions here.
I said, get your butt out here.
And he has. And he has. Where does this one stand for you, Brett? Obviously, you've won some great games. You beat this team for a Super Bowl years ago. But based on what you went through this offseason, where does this one stand?
Well, right now, it's up at the top of the list. But being in the moment, it's easy to feel that way. Believe me, it's a huge win for this whole organization. And we knew what we had to do, and we knew what was at stake, and beating them at their place, first place on the line. There's still a lot of football left, but the good thing is we have 3 or 4 days to enjoy it. Usually you'd have one day.
What are they doing? I don't know.
I think they're packing their bags to leave.
No, I was getting Coach some tissue.
It's coming.
Because it's coming.
Okay, so listen. All right.
Go ahead.
He was over there.
He's over there. Eyes getting
So
watery.
listen, you are what, 39? You're older than all of us on the set here.
Not really.
How's that BB gun feel? You still?
Oh, the arm feels great.
Yeah.
I feel tired.
You do?
You look
Yeah.
good, though.
Mentally, physically, what?
Yeah.
All of the above.
Who picked this up? It looks good. It does.
Deanna did.
She did a good job.
The bad thing is when I dress up, which the first person to ever buy me nice clothes and shoes, 18 years ago, he took me downtown Atlanta.
You went to the mall with him?
Oh, I look great. I look great.
We did.
But I got picked on so bad for looking great. It's one of those that
Where did you go, to Home Depot? Where'd you go?
No, I went with Dion. He bought me.
I bought him everything.
He bought me everything, and
Gucci's?
I got on the plane or the bus or whatever, and they said, "What in the hell is happening to you?" Well, they saying it again.
It just wasn't him.
Hey,
He
Brett,
looked good, though.
Brett, tell me about the chemistry with you and the offense and the guys here. You guys played them in week 2, and it was
just okay.
Right, but tonight, even that last drive, it was.
Yeah. You're right, Marshall. We've been kind of course, it was all thrown together quickly, this offense, but I think it's been, work in progress, obviously, but in the meantime, we're trying to win games. And, what do you lean on? Like back when you played, and we play against you, teams knew they were going to throw it to you. They knew they were going to do this. You play Dion, they know you got to beat man coverage, press, and for us, we're kind of, all right, what do we lean on? Is it run to the right, run to the left? Is it play action? Is it empty? And tonight, as the last couple of weeks have gone, a little bit of everything. And I think that's been the key, is that we've used what we've been doing well, like the little dink passes off of play action. Mm-hmm. We got to make teams play us honest, and I think tonight we did a pretty good job of that.
The offense, what are you guys? Is it West Coast? It's
Brett's.
No,
it's Brett's.
What is it? We were
that's
we were
a good question,
talking about it.
Brett, before the game, we saw a little thing that Lavernius Cole said, and he was talking about this offense, and he said, well, this is starting to become Brett's offense because of some of the things that you incorporated from Green Bay. You use the same terminology that the Jets do, right? But a lot of the stuff that you're familiar with.
A lot of the little, as we call them, look passes and quick passes, or something that I think any team, and you see teams raise up on a run and throw it, you're starting to see teams do that. But I have a lot of confidence. The touchdown to Jericho was one of those deals where, run, take a shot on a quick slant. You got to have a lot of confidence and trust in not only your receiver but in your ability to just Sometimes you throw and it's kind of a blind throw.
Oh, yeah.
And that part of it, I think I've brought. But Shoddy has done a great job of mixing the run and the pass and incorporating some empty stuff. Just really kind of keeping teams off balance. And I think the third quarter, I mean, I give the Patriots credit, but it was plays were there to be made. We didn't make them. Fortunately, when we had to, we made them. But I think it's a work in progress. Fortunately, we're producing along the way.
What's your relationship with Eric Mangini like? How has that developed?
Great tonight.
We
love each other.
We saw you sharing a hug after the game, and
it's been a great relationship. It's very, unusual or what, just whatever you want to call it, this whole situation. Mm-hmm. But I've accepted it. I really like the guys, really like the coaching staff. There's no substitute for winning. We all know that. That sure makes life a lot easier for all of us. But the relationship has been great. They know I'm here to do one thing, and that's to win, help this team win.
You've always been, though, with a head coach that's been an offensive coach.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden Eric's on the other side of the ball. So how much communication does he have with you during the week?
He's a typical defensive coach. He comes over and says, "Hey, what about that one play where y'all go?"
Yeah.
I go, yeah. Why don't we run that one? And I'm thinking,
okay,
what is that one? That's kind of like I say, that one coverage where y'all go like, where you kick it over that way or whatever. That's free cloud.
Let me ask you an honest question, which I love to. Like everybody else in the stadium and watching our wonderful telecast, we were waiting. Okay, Brett's going to throw one. It's going to be a tip ball. He's going to throw in one of those windows, and it's going to be a pick.
Randy was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Y'all probably saw his.
What do you say
But
out there?
tell me, do you think, as a quarterback, do you say, man, I can't throw a pick?
Sure I do. And in a game like that, just take a look back at this game, how close it was and what it came down to. Had I turned the ball over, we'd probably not sitting here right now. I'm probably on the bus wondering what if. I'm well aware of the fact, and Mike Holmgren told me this a long time ago. He said, Brett, we're going to probably win or lose based on how you play. Mm-hmm. And we can still lose based on if you play well. A lot rides on the quarterback's play, obviously. But the style, the way I play the game, maybe carries more weight that way. But sure. And then Randy, I go out at the coin toss, hey, great job, Randy. Hey, throw a pick.
Is that what he said?
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Believe me, I looked for him afterwards. It's funny. That was the fastest he ran all night to get off that field. I couldn't find him, Randy, wherever you are.
He went in.
Pick
Brett,
that, buddy.
Tonight was different, though. Like, normally we'd see you get out of the pocket and you find somebody, but I saw you run. I saw the ball going low. You even you threw the ball. You hit the goalpost. Like, you normally try to fit that one in.
And I meant to do that.
Well, Brett.
Can you hug Mooch and make him cry for
Yeah.
you?
Can you make Steve cry before
It's
he
coming.
goes?
It's coming.
He's strong.
It's
No,
coming.
no,
he's
he's
strong.
not. If you tell him
I
you
want you to
love
know,
him,
Mooch,
if you tell him you love
we
him,
got
he's
money
breaking down.
riding on this.
What?
The only thing Dion wanted to talk to me about before the game was not, hey, how's things? You're going to make him cry today.
There we go. There we go. Come on. Give him a tissue. A tissue for your issue.
You guys are wrong.
Come on. Come on.
That did it.
Come on.
What?
There they go.
Give it up.
Get a close up.
Here he goes. There he goes.
You just answer my phone next time
I
call you.
I will.
Brett,
Thank you,
thanks
big fella,
for
man.
coming by.
Thank you. Thank
going,
you.
Country.
That's the three-time MVP, Brett Favre, joining us here on the set of NFL Network's Thursday Night Football coverage. The Jets in first place, sole possession for the first time in 7 years. And it's because of this man getting it done.
Can we
Along
go
with the
home
rest
now?
of the team. on
Let's go
Thursday Night
home.
Football.
Can we go home now since Brett came?